Thank you for coming back to my channel today. I hope that you're doing well. It's a beautiful sunny day here where I live. And I hope it's a beautiful sunny day where you live too. Today I want to do a video on reading your assumptions about me. So this is a video that's going around all of YouTube, and I thought it would be fun to try it. So I asked you guys on Instagram to send me your assumptions about me, and I'm going to read them right now. So we're going to find out what you assume about me and also whether or not it's true. Okay, so get ready. The first assumption is that, I assume that you're very shy outside of YouTube. So I would say that this is very true. I actually find that making YouTube videos helps me to be less shy in real life, but I am really shy, and I am afraid that because I'm nervous to talk to people, that I come off as though I don't want to talk to them, but I do, but I wish that they would talk to me first. So then I'm afraid that I come off as rude, and then that makes me even more shy, and it's like a vicious cycle. So if you are shy, you know how it feels. It's really bad, but I love to talk to people. I wish they would approach me and then I would talk all day. But I just have an irrational fear that if I go up to someone first, I need to make it really short and, brief and then get away because I'm probably bothering them or they don't want to talk to me. And I'm sure it's not true, but I just can't help it. I feel that way. So, if you're like that, you totally know what I'm saying. But, talking to you guys, but I'm really just talking to myself right now. It actually really helps me in the real world because I think, honestly, I sometimes think, okay, just talk to them like they are a subscriber, or just talk to them like how you would talk to your camera in your room alone. And it really helps. Then I feel less shy and I feel like I know more what to say. Okay, the next assumption is you can play the ukulele and you listen to indie and folk music. I think that is such a funny assumption. I wish that I could play the ukulele, but I definitely can't. I can't play any songs anyway. I could just give it a strum. And Indian folk music, I do know a little bit. I go sometimes. My parents are really into folk music, so I've gone to a couple kind of festival type things with them, and then I hear them playing their music a lot. A little bit indie. I kind of like indie, so I don't know. I like most types of music, but in general, I think my favorite is kind of more R&B type music, I think. Okay, next assumption is you brush after every meal. You brush after every meal. And I'm assuming this is brush my teeth. And that is very a strange assumption, I think, because it's so accurate. I really do brush my teeth after every meal. And everybody that I know kind of makes fun of me. I brush my teeth for a long time and like so many times a day. But I can't explain it when I eat. There's just like a bad taste in my mouth and I can't go on with my day until I brush my teeth and feel clean and good. So I do brush after every meal. That is correct. Okay, next assumption. You're not one to go out and party hard. You like to stay in more and maybe do kickback type of things. That's really true. I like to stay home and like play games and chill. But I do like to go out, but I don't party hard. And like, I will go out whenever. If you want to do something, I'll go with you. But I'll be the one that like, I don't really drink hardly ever. I just like drink water, but I'll still go with everybody and I'll have a good time. But I don't like, I don't know, go super hardcore. I think it's just the best of all the worlds because you get to go have a good time and then you still feel good the next morning and you have a ride home, you can drive yourself home, and I don't know, that's just my choice. But that one is actually kind of correct, yeah. Okay. And the next assumption is you're a really nice person and everyone loves your energy, and that is really sweet and I really appreciate it. I don't know, I don't want to say that that's true, that I'm a really sweet person and everyone loves my energy. I don't know whether people love my energy or not, but I try to be a nice person and I try to be nice to everybody, and I try not to have enemies really, or I try to like support people, I guess. I try my best. That's all I can say about that one. Next assumption. I assume you are rich or very spoiled. So, I'm not rich, but I'm working on it, so stay tuned. I may be rich soon, or like in several years. I'm trying anyway. But no, I'm not rich, and I'm not really, I don't know if I would say, I mean maybe I'm spoiled, like my parents, my siblings and I, like my parents do whatever they can for us and they're really supportive of us, so in that sense I guess I'm quite spoiled, but I'm appreciative of everything that I have and that I've ever gotten, and I try to be generous and I want to be giving and helpful and spoil people in my life as well. So yeah, not rich, but stay tuned on that one. Next one is you're a super sweet introvert, and thank you. I try to be sweet to people, but I am an introvert. If you saw my personality test video, I am an introvert, and I love being around people, and it's really hard because I love being with people. I love spending time with people, hanging out with people, rather than being alone, but I just feel like when I'm alone, I can like truly be myself. So maybe like just relax a little bit when I'm by myself and recharge to go out and do things with people again, if that makes sense. I think a lot of introverts are that way, that you love people and you love going out and doing things, but for me, I just feel most comfortable when I'm alone, and I'm most myself when I'm alone, and I can really do like my thinking and planning when I'm alone and then go back out and do things. Okay, next is that do you get 4.0s in school? And no, not always. I try really hard, and so far I've been able to do really well in school. I don't have a 4.0 GPA, but it's not too far off, and I'm proud of myself, but I don't beat myself up. Like, if I don't get a 4.0, I just live by, like, all I can do is my best, and if I always give my best, then I'll be proud of myself no matter what it ends up being, you know? So, I try, but I don't always get 4.0s. Okay, next one is you want to quit school and focus on YouTube. And that's true. I would love to quit school and focus on YouTube, but I won't because I'm almost done school. I only have a couple more months, and then I would love to do YouTube as my full-time job, but sadly I won't be able to do that either, at least not for a while, because well, you have to be able to afford to live. So I will need to have a job and just do YouTube as my side hustle for however long it takes, but I don't want to give up on YouTube, that's for sure, because I love doing it. And that actually leads us into our next assumption, which is that YouTube has become overwhelming. And to that, I would say that YouTube hasn't become overwhelming, but other things in my life have become overwhelming, and YouTube is kind of like the only thing that I can rearrange so that I have time to do everything else, if that makes sense. I wish I could do so many more videos, but everything else in my life, like school and work and things like that, they demand to be done, and I can't not do them, so YouTube is the one thing that I have to kind of put on the back burner a little bit in order to get those other things done. But YouTube is probably the thing that I love the most, if that makes sense, and that I wish it was the only thing that I had to do, and then I could do a video every single day. Next one is I assume that you love animals. I do love animals. I really do. I have one cat right now, and as soon as I get living on my own, have my own place, I don't know what I want, like another cat or a dog or something, but I need my cat, Gracie. She is gonna need to have a friend, because right now, living with my sister who has animals, and Gracie gets to play with them all the time, and I think she's gonna like be lonely when we leave, so she's gonna need a friend. But do I get another cat or a dog? I just don't know. Tell me what you think. Okay, next one. You're cautious about who you let into your life, resulting in a small friend group. That's true, I think. I think that I really just don't have time for... I feel like I don't have time to be a good friend to a lot of people, so I've got like a few really good friends, and I try and be the best friend that I can to them, and like, you know, devote as much of my time as I can to spending time with them, because it's what I love doing. But I feel like I'm pulled in a lot of different directions a lot of the time, so I think if I had any more friends, I just wouldn't even be able to even see them, like, ever. So, I would say I'm slightly cautious of who I let into my life, but really, like, I love spending time with everyone, but I just don't really have time to do it, so I have to pick and choose my battles. Okay, next one is, you're a person of integrity, place high regard with family and friends, and a bit of a klutz. And I'm definitely a bit of a klutz. And I feel like you guys know me so well. Like, almost every single assumption is just true, which is kind of cool. But I do place my family and friends in extremely high regard. So honestly, like, that's my biggest thing, is like family and friends, where I want to live, for the rest of my life completely depends on where my family and where my friends are. Like, that's it. I don't care, I could live in a hole, but if my family and friends are there, I'd be okay. And I like to think that I'm a person of integrity. To be honest, I'm one of those people who really wants everybody to be happy, because I think of integrity meaning like honesty, and I know people who are sometimes brutally honest, and I wish that I could be that way, but I can never think of a way to say things in a nice way, so if it's something that, like, can't be said in a nice way, I won't say it. Not that I'll lie, but, like, I won't be 100% honest, if that makes sense. Like, I just want to be kind always, and I wish that I had the strength to tell the truth even when it's really hard to do so and it might be hurtful for someone else. But that's something that I'm personally working on. Okay, next one is, you like everything to be planned and organized. And this is, like, so true. I plan everything. For the past few months, I've been doing what's called time blocking, which means I have my calendar, my schedule, my planner, everything that I need to do for the week, and I also have what time of the day that I'm going to do everything. And it sounds super extreme, but it really just helps me stay on top of things and stay accountable and make sure that I actually get them done. So that's what helps me. Okay, next one. This is actually our last one. Is that you're nice to everybody. And that is so sweet. And like I said, I try to be nice to everybody, but sometimes to a fault, because sometimes I maybe won't tell someone what they need to hear because I just want to be nice and be supportive, even if I don't necessarily agree with them, if that makes sense. But that's my issue, that everyone has their issues, and I feel like the fact that I know about it and I'm trying to work on it, that I'll get there. So, but mostly what I need to just work on is saying my truth and just trying to let the person know that even if it's not something that makes them happy to hear, that it's just coming from a place of love, and that hopefully they'll understand and won't be offended or anything like that. So yeah, but in general, I do try to be nice to everybody always, and I think that I do a really good job. Okay, so those were all of the assumptions. Thank you guys so much for sending me your assumptions and taking the time out of your day to do that. I really appreciate it. And I kind of like the video. I love watching other people's assumptions videos. It really like when couples do it, and you can see what people assume about the couple, what kind of role each person takes in the relationship. It's fun to watch, so if you guys want, I would definitely encourage you to go check out other videos of like the reading your assumptions about me or us. Those videos, I think they're really fun to watch. So I just want to say thank you again for sending your questions, watching this video, and I hope that you are having a wonderful weekend, and that you have a great week coming up. And I will talk to you really, really soon. Bye.